just wait for people to start rolling in on this thing. This is kind of on the fly. I'm actually in the middle of starting to package a bunch of packages up. I finally got all my shirts. The racing is out of the way. So now I actually have time to sit and package things. So while we're waiting for people to roll in, I am going to continue packaging things so I can answer questions while you guys start rolling in. How do I get to the question part? There we go. Live chat. There we go. Still figuring out all this technology things. XL. Oh, this was that yoke deal. So we'll do that one in a minute. All right. What's up, peoples? Start rolling in. Doing just a little live Q&A on here, especially after some of the videos and after some of the racing, which I still have 2 more parts of the racing to do, or of the 6.9 Charger stock car that you guys haven't seen yet. There actually is a 5 and a 6, and there might even be a 7. But I'm going to go ahead and start asking questions. Can I come use your tire machine? Yes, Brick, you can anytime, but leave your big old monster truck tires at home. Or your Bonneville Salt Flat tires. I don't want to be responsible for you flipping again. Just watched your General Lee rebuild. Oh, yeah, that was a while ago. That was probably, what, 2 years ago? Florida, what's up? What's up, Buff? Oh, Buff, I have a beef with you. I found this. How many of these did you break before I found this? I'm going to keep this on the wall as a remembrance to make sure Buff has supervision when he's using a cutoff wheel. Just the one? Yeah, right. What does that one YouTube guy say? We're like, yeah, right, or no way. Yeah, no way. Got some chin whiskers sprouting for Christmas. Yeah, it's starting to get cold, man. I'm lucky that I was able to build this car while it was still nice outside. Now it's going to start getting cold. Uh-oh, they're scrolling fast. What's the name of the blue mufflers you put on the Charger? Oh, those are Porters. That's what's on that. How went Irwindale? We made it. We didn't take the green flag, so it was good and bad. I almost took the green flag. Like I was getting all and they actually passed me in tech, and so they're like, we'll let you race. And so I was all excited. I thought I was gonna have to like beg mercy just to let me take the green flag and like then pull off after that. But nope, they gave me the okay to race. And coming to the green flag, the fuel pump took a shit. So it was kind of a bummer. It was kind of a to me it was a letdown, but we made it there. So I don't know. I can't complain too much. I have a ton of orders I got to get out. So Tad Greason, thank you. I've like, so you'll see, I've already got a shit ton boxed up, and now I need or bagged up, but that's probably half. Actually, that might not even be half. I was like, really, it was such a thrash to get that car done that didn't have a chance to do these, and I know these are important. She only had one engine to choose from in all your cars permanently. That's a toughie. It's either going to be like a Stroker 400 or like a Stroker small block 340. That is a toughie. I don't like 426 Hemis. They're way too freaking heavy. They're bulky. They're just not my thing. If you're a drag race guy, that's fine. They work going in a straight line, but when you're trying to change momentums, all that nose weight doesn't like to do it. Regular Joe's Garage. How's the green truck? It is in need of much upgrades. It needs all new front suspension. What am I going to do with the R5 P7 brick? Well, my plan was to put it in this Charger, but I think I'll just have to save that for the next one. So I don't know if I've said this or not, but I think my like business plan is I'm just going to start building. Yes, I'm going to do the scoops on the hood when I get to Daytona, but I'm going to start building street legal stock cars like Daytonas, Superbirds, or even just 69 500s or 68 NASCAR Chargers, Torino. I don't know, maybe a Torino, but I just want to build street legal NASCARs, vintage looking NASCARs, and then but also raceable. So if you had the balls or the cojones and you wanted to race your car, you could use Coronet fenders for a Daytona. No, you can't use. That's for a Superbird, not Daytona. Um, but yeah, my plan is to build street legal but raceable stock cars, Daytonas, Superbirds, all that. I mean, how cool would it be is if we could get like a whole bunch of these things built and like show up at certain tracks as like and actually race them. I mean, that would be freaking cool. Race truck build on Minty? No, Minty just needs to be reliable, and so it needs a new cam, it needs new timing chain, it needs all new front suspension, it needs new bushings on the leaf springs, it needs a lot. Well, see, and then Tall John, we could custom build you a Daytona to where you're actually sitting over the rear tire so you'll fit. Yep. See, everybody wants street legal stock cars, and I mean, how cool would it be to roll up to a stoplight and you just you have the crackle of like a NASCAR boom tube exhaust system, and you're just sitting there all rowdy, and even got your helmet on, you got your Dale Earnhardt or helmet on with your bubble goggles, and just total freaking cool looking. That's my plan. So I need an extra large street stock shirt and General Mayhem things. Let me grab this. So while I'm talking to you fellers, if I didn't get to your question, just keep them coming. Oh, hey, what's up, Rust Bucket? So you're building a Superbird right now. You just need to stop being all like conscientious about it and cut the sucker up so we can make race car out of it. There's enough Superbird clones. We need Superbird racing cars. Get your Sawzall out. I know you got one. Cut those door jambs out. Cut the doors out. Cut the quarter panels out. Just skins and floor pans, and then we'll add the cage. Well, see, on the Daytonas, they're all gonna, you can road race them too. The Superbirds I want to build, Daytonas. I'm building them as I want to build them as a street legal, but also raceable circle track road race car. And plus, what's nice about it is I can literally start the car with a 4-door, like just the cowl, the floor pan, and the rear frame rails, the front clip. I could build one of these from a 4-door, Coronet, Satellite, Belvedere, whatever, and then you just buy the skins from AMD and dress it up. Now you got yourself a badass freaking race car, and it just has a VIN tag of a 4-door. Nobody's gonna care what the VIN tag is when they see awesome bitchin' NASCAR race car. All right, losing track of what I'm supposed to be doing here. So yeah, every one of you guys that ordered shirts, you have pieces of my 69 stock car that we had cut into 4-inch squares. No, not the real one, not the car that's sitting out there I just raced, but as we were cutting the car apart. So we're going to get these going, and some of these are actually really cool. Like a few of these I've already boxed up, were trunk lid pieces and had the original luggage rack holes in them, which is kind of cool. I thought it was anyway. I like luggage racks. All right, sorry I missed a few questions. Let's see if I can go back here. All right, where did they go? Try and get caught up here. I do not have Bahama. I actually sold that to a buddy of mine, but it's still within it's still within reach. I'll get it back eventually. Would I come up with a rule book to run these events? Yeah. And it would be stupid simple. Like, so my idea for, I don't know, a rule book would probably be like a spec carburetor. Um, I don't know if I want to do a cubic inch rule because if you want to run a big block so you have the big cojones on the street, like that low end torque, so you don't have to wind it out with like a small block, then that's fine. You'll lack a little bit down through the corners, but you'll make up for down the straightaway versus a small block, you'll make up for the corners but lack down the straightaway. So it's kind of like a vice versa. I think they'll cancel each other out. But yeah, you'll have your safety rules and all that. But I don't know, I just think it'd be cool because when I was at Irwindale, or even all the races I've been to recently, the all the race cars looked exactly alike. It's like they'd come out of a mold, just ka-chunk race car, ka-chunk race car, ka-chunk race car. The only thing that separates them is the stickers or the paint. Actually, most cars aren't even painted anymore; they're just wrapped. So I like the old school days when you could actually tell what the car was from the silhouette of it. So NASCARlo on Roadkill got crazy attention on the road. Yeah, because it was freaking cool stock car looking. Will I eventually blow the car apart? Yes. The car will get torn. Actually, before the car gets raced, it is going to get torn back apart because, I mean, what what a lot of people don't know is when we show up when we showed up at Irwindale, me and Derek and Daryl, um, when we got to the racetrack, we were going on 41 straight hours of being awake, be it working on the car and driving to the event. We left my house at 3:30 in the morning, and we were still working on it as we were putting it on the trailer. Like we just, as the car just went on the trailer, Daryl put the rear bumper on. I mean, it was, we were all tired, but we still had a 300-mile drive to go or 275 miles. How is your jaw? Oh, from pole barn? That's all right. I got my lick in too. We both got sore jaws. Um, by the end of race night at Irwindale, me and Daryl had 44 hours straight being awake. I mean, when I was trying to race the car, I've been up for over 2 days. No, I was almost up for 2 days straight. So we were tired. What would it cost for you to build a 689 Charger? Blah, blah, Northern Canada. Um, I I don't know. I'm always by the hour. I couldn't judge that. You might bring me some pile of junk car that needs everything, or some car that's super clean and just needs a couple wires hooked up. You don't know. Um, but plus, I just want to build race cars. Race cars are so cool. The most underrated car you've worked on that I've worked on? I feel the most underrated car I worked on that the YouTube video didn't really go anywhere was that 74 Charger. The one of one sunroof power window 74 Charger that I raced at Duct Tape Drags. The videos didn't do shit. I mean, they didn't really go anywhere. And the amount of work that we put into that car was a ton. Still have that root beer charger. Root beer charger. Root beer charger. The 68 is the only one I'm thinking of. No, I sold that to a guy in Canada. Um, speaking of Canada. Anyways, oh yeah, I was supposed to like package these things. So, all right, just keep asking your questions. I'm sure I missed like 90% of them as I'm blabbing. I'm gonna try and pay attention to them. 69 stock car. What events am I going to in 2025? Well, of course, I want to race my dirt track car. I want to race that Daytona. That Daytona is going to be so bitchin' showing up to racetracks. I'll be winning just pulling in the pits. If budget and time were an issue, what build are you going to work on? Budget and time weren't an issue. Probably my NASCAR body swap. I want to put a Daytona body on top of my NASCAR chassis I got. See, here's pieces of my stock car that's going to go with the t-shirts. Here, I'll show you guys the stock car and how it's sitting right now. Thanks, Bland. Is it Bland Nuts? Bland Nuts. You can get some more flavoring on your nuts, man. You can't have them bland. Oh, what's the best radio train combination for people? Okay, so the heavy duty, heavy duty, 7-volt fan, oh, can you hear me now? Nothing? Oh, that's weird. So all of a sudden stopped working. Oh, the sound's working now? No, oh wait, is it? Oh, shit, I did not realize that. Dumbass. This thing is hooked up to my phone. No wonder it didn't work. Dumbass. Let me see if I can fix that. Okay. Now it should be working. I didn't realize my headset was still hooked up. Yeah, I already know I'm a dumbass, McCoy. I call myself a dumbass almost every day. All right, now you guys can hear me, right? Okay. See, I didn't realize the freaking headset was hooked up. Anyways, look at this. Who knows what this is? Whoever is the first one to nail this, I'm going to send you a sticker packet. Do 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 do. Shopping cart, Justin Roberts, you got it. Send me an email, heyjunkerup@gmail. So Justin Roberts, you got it. So yes, on the way to Irwindale, we stopped at Home Depot, and we didn't steal a shopping cart. We tried to buy something from the store that was great like material, but they had nothing. And we asked them if they had busted shelves or whatever, nothing. And so I drove around back and I found a busted up shopping cart that someone had like kind of ran over. And I'm like, boom, that is my window screen. So that is in fact Home Depot shopping cart window screen. See, if it was damaged, to me that was free game. Look again, you beat Justin. Let me see. I'm gonna have to look at that. Wait. All right. Okay, we have a debate going on here. Who was number one? No, I have Justin on my end. Yeah, I have Justin on my end. It might just be how it uploaded on your side, but on my end, I have Justin. So I just have to go off what I saw. But yeah, Justin wins that. Want to see something cool? I know you guys want to see something cool. I like cool shit. Come on. There we go. Yeah. Bonafides racing cars. Okay, one thing that was funny in the pits and after the race when we had this car under the grandstands, like one of the most things that caught people's eye was my root beer can overflow for the radiator. Literally, that was in tech. Hey, you need an overflow. And I looked back at my truck and the root beer can was sitting on the dash, and I'm like, will this work? Yes, mount it. So literally, my root beer can passed us tech. Now I just need root beer to sponsor me. Tires mounted on the inertia. Oh, yeah, yeah. So you know these look cool. Like, okay, look at this. Look at this. Is that not just freaking cool? Well, and then Bolt comes in and ruins the shot. Bolt always ruining my scenes. But just look at that image right there. That's just badassery right there. And then we got our dash. Ooh, you want to see something else that's cool? See, I can release all this stuff because everybody's already seen the car at the racetrack, so it's not like it's anything new, but check this out. Power on. Ooh, look at that. See, these gauges are cool. See how my oil pressure gauge is red right now? Well, as soon as it goes over like 25 PSI, then this gauge turns green. So, I like those gauges. That's pretty sweet, huh? But yes, the car failed me. This stupid Taiwanese fuel pump kicked me square in the nuts on the initial start race. Coming to the green flag. I'm all ramped up. I'm all excited. Getting ready to take the green flag. Finally get to race this sucker. And then and I was like, mother. What are you gonna do? It was literally the fuel pump. Like, oh, so the fuel pump failed. The alternator overcharged. The water pump leaked. The fittings on the power steering pump we couldn't get to stop leaking. Yes, the reason the engine's blue and orange is because that water pump was originally off of Minty. There's nothing wrong with it, but I threw it on there. But I guess from it sitting for like 2 years out in the desert, it now leaks. So I now have there's so many things on this car I've got to fix. Those are Longacre gauges. That's who makes those. Longacre's the one who makes those. I just love my NASCAR hood props. Those things are so cool. What brand fuel pump? It is so shitty, it doesn't even have a brand on it. They were like, this product is so bad, we can't even put a name on it. So literally, it's just, maybe it's like a Temu or Alibaba or whatever, Alibaba website fuel pump. I don't know. Crap. Have I scaled it? Yes. Scaled it yet? No. Literally, we didn't have any time to do. Yes, it was cheap. Getting that car to the racetrack, we barely had enough time to take a piss. I mean, it was getting that car on the trailer and to the track. There was literally no extra time. When we got to the racetrack at Irwindale, cars were already on the track. So we had to rush through tech. And they wouldn't let us film tech. So you guys are going to get a kick out of my role playing on the tech scene. I'm going to grab a die-cast car with some popsicle stick figures and draw a tech official on them and give you guys a replay of how tech went because they wouldn't allow us to film that. I think it'd be funny. But I don't know. I still had fun. I was grateful for everybody that showed up. Have I ever seen an Aussie V8 race? Yeah, I think they're cool. I watch YouTube videos on them every now and then. What do you think about Rum Runner? I don't know what the reference is. Oh, wait. I missed Temu pump. But yeah, so now that the car is back home, there's a lot of things I need to go through on the car to make it better. There's a lot of things got to get fixed. Oh, I left the door open and the heater's on. A lot of things got to get fixed. A lot of things got to get redone. I mean, again, we rushed it just to make the race. The wing and the nose, I'm going to be making it. I have to make the wing and the nose basically. Then and that'll be done, next year. Yes, Jennifer will be coming back. I got to fix. Lost that. What did it say? Something Olivia. Oh, Rum Runner is Olivia Scaffidi's car. Oh, okay. I haven't seen it. I know of Olivia. I've hung out with her a few times, but I literally haven't watched a lot of YouTube. I've heard it's cool. My buddy Leonard watches their channel. I've heard that their car is pretty cool. I just haven't had the time to watch anything else. I mean, I'm a one-man show. Look, hell, I'm even boxing my own T-shirts, so it's kind of I don't really have a whole lot of time. Is my name on your dash? No, I didn't even get a chance to put everybody's name on the dash, so this was kind of a rush deal. The first actual real race of the car, when it's actually race ready and we have it fully loaded with GoPros, I'm gonna have everybody's name on the dash. So we will have that taken care of. So yeah, I apologize to everybody that even the sponsors, I didn't even have. We tried to get sponsors decals to actually stick to the car, but between the sunburnt red oxide primer that's on it, nothing would stick. So the only thing we found to stick to the car was Gorilla Tape, and we used it as a door number. That was the only thing we can get to stick to it. Can we hear a cold start quick? Yeah, I like to hear my car too. Who else wants to hear a cold start? Come on, I better see one more comment about cold start. Otherwise, I'm going back in the garage. It's warmer in the garage. Okay. See if we can get this thing to fire up. I did actually. All right. Ignition on. Gauges. Ignition power. Oh, I can. Hold on. Take steering wheel off so I can actually reach the throttle. Well, you knew that was going to happen. It's cold. I was trying to get over to the noisy side. Oh, you want to see this gauge work? Look, see, watch. Let me pump the throttle. I just need a candle of that. Yes, it has race gas in it. It smells so good. All right. What time is it? What time is it, Bolt? Hold on one second. Okay. All right, I got to actually end this, guys. So I go in every night at 6 o'clock to go hang out with Henry and the family, and so it is now past 6 o'clock. Am I going to build a better engine? You're damn right. Yeah, I know it's past 6, guys. She's on the other side of that door. She's probably already like giving me the evil eye through the door. I did put a note on the other side of the door. You know what it says? No, Bolt.
What?
I'm filming my sign.
Oh, okay. I was let her knowing I'm filming, but you know, boobies always increase the ratings. All right, guys, I gotta go. I'll see you later. I'm out as soon as I figure out how to stop this thing.